iTunes U Reflection by Crosby. What I like about iTunes U is that it is a great teaching tool. I like the fact that there are so many videos to choose from on pretty much any topic you can think of. And even though I teach 6th graders, I feel like the university professors that put up videos of their lessons are a great tool to use because the source is really trustworthy, but also I think it gives the students a good look into what a university class would look like and helps them to feel capable of the idea of going to college. So one of the things I really want to do in my classroom is implement some of those college professors that are teaching about different subjects that we're learning about here in social studies in 6th grade, and having the discussions with my students about college in general, on top of whatever it is that I'm trying to teach them in my classroom. So that is one of my favorite features of iTunes U, is just the fact that so many college professors have come together to create videos that we can in turn show our students and give them a little bit of a sneak peek into the college life while they're learning about whatever content it is that we're learning here in class. The next thing I really like is that iTunes U becomes a learning tool. I came across some really great lectures that have actually helped me in my personal life and in my teaching. I was looking up some psychology lessons from some MIT professors and was really impressed with the quality of lesson that I was finding and the way it was making me start to think a little bit deeper about how I teach and how I internalize things and how I can become a better learner myself and a better teacher. One of the coolest things that I saw from a professor at MIT was a lesson that he taught about attention and about the psychology behind what we give our attention to. And this is a terrible drawing, and he had many more examples here, but he asked the question to his class whether or not they knew which direction Abraham Lincoln was facing. So he asked his students which way he thought Abraham Lincoln was facing on a penny, and most of the class was unsure. A few people thought they knew which way he was facing. Then he went through with the statistics of how many times in your lifetime you may have come across a penny. And he said if you saw 3 pennies a day for 15 years, most people there and most of us are over 15 years of age, so 15 years was just a good number to use. It would be somewhere around 17,000 times that you've come across a penny. And then he asked, well, even if you think you know which way he's facing, do you know if there's writing on the right side, the left side, below, above? And he gave a similar chart, a much better drawing, but he gave a similar chart of pennies, just kind of outlined like this, and the students had to guess which penny they thought was the correct penny, and then he showed them what a real penny looked like. And he just talked about how we oftentimes come across things several times a day that we don't pay any attention to. And we can't really learn something and remember it unless we actually pay attention, which really lended itself well to some Confucius quotes that we were learning about in China, about studying and actually learning from it. And so I was able to use this MIT professor's example of the penny to guide my own life and my teaching. How much attention am I paying to my students? How much attention am I paying to my lessons? But I was also able to wrap that into one of my lessons and cause the kids to start thinking how much attention they're paying to their schoolwork. Are they going home and looking over notes every night and not actually learning from them? Or are they sitting in class 6 classes a day and not paying any attention? And so it was really a good learning opportunity for me, but also one that I was able to share with my students. And that came directly from one of the iTunes U college series videos from MIT. I would really like to use iTunes U in my classroom, especially when I start flipping my classroom a little bit more and looking for things that I can put online for the students to learn from. And I plan to use iTunes U as a good resource for that. Thank you so much for watching.